Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Gabby Fit and I'm here with another top 10 list for you. So the top 10 list that I'm going to be sharing with you guys today is my top 10 ways to start your fitness and health journey. So I know sometimes it is very difficult to start, and once you do get that ball rolling, once you do start to get into the habit and you are doing these day-to-day activities, it is going to be so much easier. It's just hard to get started. So these are going to be my top 10 tips for you just to get that ball rolling. Okay, tip number 1, write down everything. So get a little journal, I have mine here, and write down all of your foods that you eat every day, all of your exercise, write down your plans. So what I do, I don't like having those traditional journals where it has like the days for you. I just got like a blank journal and I fold in my pages every day. It's actually really fun. And then I write down like my schedule, the things that I want to do for the day, what exercise I'm going to do, what food I'm planning on eating, and then I write down if I accomplished it. And then every day when I get to fold my page in, I feel like I conquered a day and it feels really awesome. And I feel really good about myself. So yeah, write down everything so that you are accountable for your actions, so you know what you're going to be doing, and that way you can just kind of plan ahead and see like, oh, I need to buy these for my groceries. This is what I'm doing today for my exercise. Yeah. Number 2, start with just one meal. So if you are having a hard time switching over your diet right now, say you do eat a lot of processed foods, you're used to going out to restaurants for a lot of meals of your week, you don't have time in the week to cook these big lavish meals that are healthy, just start with one. So start off with, okay, so today instead of breakfast, instead of having a Pop-Tart or some sort of ready meal that you have in your fridge, or running to Tim Hortons and getting a bagel, my breakfast is now gonna be a overnight oats, or I'm gonna have a smoothie, or I'm gonna have some eggs with vegetables. That one meal, if you commit to that every day for a week, maybe 2 weeks, maybe it'll take you a month, you're gonna start feeling a little bit better. You're gonna see the changes being made, and you're gonna wanna change that next meal. You're gonna wanna take the time to have that next meal. So just start with one. Tip number 3, go to bed in your gym clothes. I do it all the time. So if you're trying to get up earlier in the morning so you can get that morning workout in, so you can get it done for the day, you don't have to worry about it, but you're one of those people that when you wake up, you just sleep past your alarm and you say, tomorrow, I'll just do it tomorrow. Just go to bed in your gym clothes. You have no excuse. You're ready to go. Get up, go do what you gotta do, and you will not regret it. I 110% promise you, you're not gonna regret it. Tip number 4, you wanna set small, medium, and large goals. So you can't just say, all right, my goal is to lose 50 pounds. That's amazing. That's a really good goal to have. Write it down in your journal. But don't expect for that to happen right away. So you gotta have some medium and some small goals too. So a really great small goal, I wanna be able to run consecutively for 5 minutes. Say like right now you're not a runner. So that's your small little goal. So awesome, write it down. You also wanna have a medium goal. I want to run a 10-kilometer race by the end of like the fall. That's an amazing medium goal. Write it down in your journal, work towards it, and when you have accomplished it and you check that goal off, it's gonna feel so good. And these little and medium goals are gonna be the ones that are propelling your big goal. So by doing all these little ones, you're just gonna be adding up and getting that awesome big goal that you really wanna achieve. Tip number 5, take tons of pictures. It is so important. You wanna be able to see where you came from. You want to see how your progress is coming along, and sometimes measurements and weight like on your scale, it just doesn't show, but you can see these pictures like, oh my god, look, my arm, like you can see my arm kind of popping there. Oh my god, look, I don't come out as much here on my sides, and pictures are going to show that. And it's a really good little confidence booster, and it's also something really awesome to post on the social media down the line when you're like, look what I just accomplished. Tip number 6, meal prep. It's really simple. Prep your meals ahead of time. So if you are someone that you wake up, you're in a rush, you gotta run, you gotta go, you don't got time every day to make your meals fresh, then do it ahead of time. Have all of your vegetables ready to go, have your, like a big thing of rice ready for during the week, have your protein all cooked, so then the night before, or if you have room in your fridge, do it all ahead of time. You're just gonna throw it all in a container and you're good to go. And your hubby or your significant other or whoever's in your house is gonna super appreciate that if you cook a little bit of extra too. Get everybody else on the wagon. Tip number 7, schedule in your exercise. By just saying, I'm gonna start working out. That's fantastic, good for you. You are gonna start working out. When are you gonna start working out? Tomorrow? Next week? I don't know. Get your journal and write it down. So today, no one can bother me because from 6:30 p.m. till 7:30 p.m. I am taking such and such a class at such and such a gym. And it's in your schedule and everyone knows. Like, that's where you're gonna be. Your phone is not with you, you cannot be bothered. This is your commitment. Write it down. Schedule in your exercise. You won't regret it. Number 8, treat yourself. So if you're doing all this hard work, what's the point unless you're gonna enjoy it a little bit, right? So you've reached a little goal. You ran your 5 minutes consecutive on the treadmill and you feel on top of the world. That is amazing and good for you. Go buy a new pair of shoes. Or go get your nails done. Or take that bath that you really wanted to take but you weren't taking time for it. Or lay down and read that book you wanted to read. Or maybe you're ready for a little bit of a treat meal and you want some ice cream. Do it. Treat yourself. You're important. You are so important. You are the most important person to yourself. And you are the most important person to your family too. They are gonna love you for taking care of yourself. So treat yourself. Tip number 9, start experimenting with your food. So dieting doesn't have to be boring. So I love salmon, and some people don't like salmon. They might find it boring. Play with it. You can cook things in so many different types of ways, so you don't have to get bored with the sorts of food you're eating. You can have the exact same meals, like salmon, rice, and broccoli 5 days of the week, but your sauces can be different every single night. Then you're not gonna be bored. You're not gonna wanna fray off your diet. Also, by changing up and experimenting with the types of food that you eat, you're gonna find foods that you actually like that are your diet foods. So I found that I love rainbow trout. When I eat rainbow trout, it's like legit a treat for me. I get so excited. And it's not unhealthy, it's good for you. And tip number 10, don't cut out everything. Balance. You need to have balance during this. So your little guilty pleasure is you love to have a chocolate bar, or you love to have your potato chips, or soda is your best friend, or all these little things that you know you cannot have on your diet. Truth, they're not gonna get you to your goals, they're not gonna help, but if you cut them all out cold turkey, you're just gonna want them even more. So schedule it into your plan to have them once in a while. So say every Saturday night, you and your girlfriends or you and your significant other has a movie night, or you go out on the town and you have that big juicy steak that you really, really wanted. And then you know you have something to look forward to, you have your treat meal coming up, and you can be happy about it. Or maybe you love dark chocolate or something like this and you have it in your cupboard, so once in a while when you know you just need to have it, it's there. You don't have to worry. You don't have to feel like you need to run to the store, buy everything on the shelves, and binge eat all at once. Having balance during this process is extremely important because that's going to make sure that you're having the long-term goals. So if you start off with all these little tips, it's going to help you to make those long-lasting changes. It is a journey. It is one that can be hard to start, but if you do start, I 100% promise you, you will never regret it, not a day in your life. And you can make changes that are, once you've been on this road for a while, they will seem easy and you will be so surprised that you weren't doing this all along. So guys, if you have any questions, if you do need any help, if you need some tips, if you need a meal plan, if you need an exercise plan, if you just need to bounce some ideas off me, here's my website. Feel free to email me, feel free to ask me any sort of things you want, and maybe you need my help, maybe we can work together. But guys, I'm here to help you. I am Gabby Fit. Bring out your awesome.